Beautiful cars, man. You ready? Good morning and welcome to Mopar or No Car Day. As you know, Dodge and Jeep are under the same brand, as is Ram. So we're gonna do some updates on our Jeep restorations, some Jeeps that I think are very up and coming collectible and are going to be holy grails one of these days, if not now, and an update on the Vipers. So we're gonna go here to the two Vipers run. Alex has serviced them, got them both running, but most importantly, I want to show you guys the condition of the chassis on these Vipers, because there's a huge difference in cars that were stored properly and cars that were not stored properly. These were stored properly, so I'm really excited to show you these. So grab your cup of joe and let's go. Morning, guys.
Morning.
Morning.
Just a little hand cleaning?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Alex and Connor over there. We're only hand cleaning these cars. No pressure washing, no steam cleaning. We're just gonna wipe them down so you can see how nice the chassis are. We're gonna start off with an update on the 4C Ice Blue Scrambler. It's coming along fantastic. Absolutely incredible work on the seats. The most difficult Jeep seats to restore are the Laredo seats, especially nutmeg. You've got 4 different materials. You got your inserts here, you got the nutmeg, you have the carpet, and then you've got your piping. Very difficult seats to do, really time consuming. Work of art. Show you another really rare piece that we have for this Jeep. Customer building this Jeep said, Dennis, you said you could find anything. I said, yeah, what's the challenge? He goes, I want an AM/FM cassette radio, a CJ one. I was like, it's a little tough. Back in the day, the AM radios were $232. The AM/FM radios were $258. Cassettes were even more money. They were close to $400. They may have been even more than that. I don't know the exact number. This one came out of a Limited, which the Limiteds were built in 82 and 83. What's neat about that is the interiors in the Limiteds, you either had slate blue or you had nutmeg. So your bezel was color keyed. And this is, we have not cleaned this yet, but this was out of a low mileage 82 Limited CJ. Crazy rare item. We'll clean that up. What's neat about this, if you go in and check it out, because as you know on the Laredos, the steering wheel and the grab handle are color keyed to the interior. This is insanely beautiful dash pad that we had to take out of an extremely low mileage CJ to get to the level and condition of this restoration. But look how neat this is gonna look. Color keyed. All 5 of these gauges were restored to a high level. You can see the pinstripe, the gauge surround pinstripe. I mean, this Jeep is gonna be so far above what it was when it left the factory. See the top is colored keyed to the door applique insets. This is just really, really coming along nice. And we do have NOS rear scrambler bumper, which I'll show you, and NOS Marshall lights, and on and on and on. This is coming along great. We're probably a month away from having this back on the road. I've talked a little bit in the past about up and coming collectible Jeeps. The LJ series, which was made from 04 to 06, which is technically is a TJ Unlimited. LJ is a slang term for it. A lot of people think they're the best Jeeps ever built. I'm in that category, and let's go see one of the ultimate ones ever built. So 06 was the final year. Khaki is a great color, and Rubicon with an automatic and a hardtop and a soft top. Super highly option loaded Jeep. If you do the breakdown on that Jeep, this is pretty cool. There were 6,948 of them for the US. 52% of those are automatic, so you had 47.6% were 6-speeds. Now only 714 of those were khaki. So this is an 18% color. But when you break it all the way down to all the options this particular person ordered on it, there were only 8 built like this. Now to find one of those condition-wise that is as nice as this Jeep with short miles, this thing is stunning. 46,000 mile. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're gonna go over here to an 05. This is a flame red. This is not a Rubicon, but it is an LJ, or TJ Unlimited, however you wanna call it. Red was also a pretty short percentage color, 10% color. So you had a lot more of the sports built. It's 7,000 of those is the Rubicon, but the sports in this year you had almost 31,000. 12,000 of those were 6-speeds, which is what this is. And out of those, only 1,272 of those were red. So if you look at how this person ordered this Jeep with the hardtop on and the options from the factory, this is a 1 of 7 Jeep. Crazy rare. This one only has 50,000 miles. It's in beautiful condition. One of the reasons I'm showing you these is I'm looking for these right now. We're buying these right now. We're going to stock them up in the warehouse like we have in the past for CJs, YJs, and then we'll do a special segment with some of the best LJs in the world. So if you have a low mileage, nicely kept, under 60,000 mile LJ, especially Rubicon, we're super interested. Send your lead to social@cbjeep.com. And right now we really need one that has less than 10,000 actual miles. Let's check out these Vipers. So realize this is a 1992. It's sitting for 29 years. We picked it up, had 533 miles on it. Had the original battery in it. We pulled it in here to service it, which is right here. That's incredible. So we ordered a battery from Mopar. We got one, thanks to Skog and Dickey out in Lubbock. They're a huge performance parts supplier for Mopar. Put the new battery in it, drain the fuel. I believe we got it running. We'll show you that to you in a minute. Here's something that's really neat that if you look at on these tires, on the early ones, is the type of on this tire, you've got 4 zeros in a 1. These only came on the 92 Vipers on the early ones, and you can see the date code of these tires right here, 2 of 91. How cool is that? But I really want you guys to see is the condition of this undercarriage is absolutely amazing. No oxidation on the aluminum. Very little, if no flash rust at all. It is just absolutely phenomenal. Again, we have not steam cleaned this. It was not pressure washed. Connor and Alex wiped them down. It's just absolutely incredible. This is what you want to see on a collector car. One that was taken care of like a Ferrari, if you will. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. Even though this is a 533 mile car, we'll probably have 550 miles after we're done testing it. I've seen cars with less miles or actually test miles only that did not look nearly as good as this car. Absolutely incredible. Mr. Kohler took care of this car. I mean, wow, what a great steward he was of that. So we're gonna try to do that as well. Now let's go on to the 96. Again, this is a 1,600 mile car, but I've recently looked at one with 40 miles on it that was nowhere near the condition of this car. Absolutely stunning. And all the original stickers, all the original chalk marks. We're gonna show you this in photographs. We did over 100 chassis shots on this car. I mean, this car, if you were gonna judge a car, this would be one you'd want to look at on correctness. Again, 1,600 miles, but it was properly stored and properly kept. What a stunning car. There's so many things to look at on these cars. I mean, just look at the nuts and bolts in here, but just no flash rust at all. No oxidation anywhere. It's just fantastic. And again, original tires on this car. The battery in this car, Alex, where are you?
Over here.
When was the battery in this car? Was it 2005?
Yep, July of 05.
Okay, so the only thing we saw in this car was it had an oil change in 98, right?
Yep.
And it had a battery in 05. That's it. And then you got it, we put a Mopar battery in it.
Yes. Drain the fuel, fluids, put a new battery, started right up.
Started right up. Both of them did.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna go in, I wanna show everybody the copper brown metallic CJ5s, the floors are painted. Can you drop these down so we can hear them run?
Yeah.
All right, let's go check this out. So yesterday, Zach and I came in and shot some of the cut-ins for this Jeep. And that was literally yesterday. That was the inner fenders, the inside of the hood, some of the struts. The front end's been fitted back on the Jeep. But what they did today is they painted the floors in it. Then tomorrow it'll come back out, get retaped. In between Friday and Saturday, the exterior will be shot. Look at that. 1E copper brown metallic. And as always, I mean, our paint's far beyond show quality, but they never look like this from the factory. Both of these inner supports we had to replace. And if you look in here, you'll see this seam sealer, the way it's swept in here. That's how it looked from the factory. We've got so many Jeeps to look at, and we've done so many of them, we know exactly how it looked. This is just absolutely stunning. And over here, we just got a couple small pieces of Calvent. This has come along fantastic. So we've got 2 huge frame up builds going on right now. Again, you guys know that this is a very, very rare 81H code V8. We have the exterior that's painted tomorrow, and it is a Renegade. We've got the seats and interior ready to go in it. Can't wait to see these 2 done. These 2 are gonna come together in the next 30 days and be 2 of the finest rare CJs saved and back on the road going in a massive killer private collection. I wanna go hear these Vipers run. Can't wait to hear these things run. Are they ready?
Sir, of course.
You sure? I don't want any stage fright now.
They
You
always
said this
start.
thing's lit up, no problem though, right?
Yep.
Here, hold that, Junior, so I don't bash either Junior. Would you hold the door? Get in there carefully. I don't want to be that guy that put a mark on this car. All right, let's see what we got. Wow. All systems are go. Now these things were so well balanced, they're not loud.
No, they're not.
I mean, it sounds really docile. They're fast and they're mean, but they're so well balanced, you don't really get much cam noise or exhaust noise out of them.
Not really.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it is.
So, where'd you find the owner's manual kits?
Behind the seat.
Behind the seat?
Yeah.
Because we didn't see those when we bought it. And we've got a ballistic amount of documentation up there we've already scanned. Wow. All right, very cool. Now, I believe the red car is a little bit rawer with the side exhaust.
Yes, it is. It's louder.
Still probably not crazy loud. Wow, beautiful cars, man. So we had the trunk open in this car earlier, and like I said, when we picked it up, the top's never been on this car.
Yep.
We opened the side curtain back. Side curtains have never even been pulled out. Alrighty then. All right, you ready? Still, it's just crazy how tame these things are.
It's so cool.
They're so well balanced, I mean, you can't feel anything. It's a little bit louder, but it's still pretty. So all systems are go, all the lights working, all the gauges are working.
Yep.
Oil pressure's good, obviously.
On both of them.
Let's take these out for a test drive soon.
Let's go.
You ready? All right. Well, folks, that'll be next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, tag, share, and follow. We'll see you next week.